right, so let's talk Engine Hawk jackets, because that's why you clicked on this video. And more importantly, let's talk about durability, daily use, and kind of is it worth the money, I guess, because that's really what all this boils down to. And I know I said those different topics, but we're going to go a little bit out of order from what I just said and just talk about daily use. So I think one of the big selling features for these jackets is the marketing that they are good on and off the jacket. And I will say that that is somewhat true, because the jackets do look good. They did do a really good job at combining something that's fashionable with something that is a protective piece and could potentially save a life or limb. But because it is a safety piece and it is made out of real leather, and not that the armor is heavy, but you know, added weight is added weight, they're heavy. So, you know, when it comes time to wear the jacket off the bike, if I'm riding that day, no problem whatsoever. I am more than happy to wear the jacket for any activities that I'm doing off the bike, going in the store, going into a restaurant, whatever. It's a normal enough jacket to where it doesn't really matter and the weight isn't cumbersome. However, in that same breath, I don't ever wear the jacket by itself if I'm not riding. And I said jacket, but I mean jackets because I have two. So with that being said, that part is a little less true for me, because like I said, if I'm not riding, then the jacket is just a little bit too heavy for me personally to want to wear, since I have a lot of lighter options that also will keep me warm, looking good, or whatever else my dry, or whatever else my goal may be for that day. As I said, aesthetics are amazing. I do feel like if I were to go down, then I would be good. I am 6 feet 2 inches, roughly 200-ish pounds currently, and I wear size large according to the Engine Hawk website sizing guide. However, with that being said, I don't know how good you can see, but I got a lot of wrist here that is exposed. It's less so on the 50 cal. This is the Hawkeye UV. Less exposed on the 50 cal, but still not exactly what I would like it to be. This is a bit annoying personally, because typically speaking, in t-shirts, we'll say, I wear a medium t-shirt just for my body size, but then for long sleeve shirts, I have historically almost always, we'll say 9.5 times out of 10, had to go up to a large just to accommodate the arm length. So that's something that I would have hoped that would be a little bit better of an experience for me, because when you pay this kind of money for a premium product, I understand that it's a mass marketed product and it's not tailored, but I feel like fashion today, and with the in-house design team, with the years of experience that they've had, there should be a bit more of a tailored feel to the cuts, because I watched all the videos before the launch. I watched all the behind the scenes and all the time, effort, and energy they spent in doing research and product testing and multiple iterations to get it right. But I feel like I understand that each body type is unique, is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I feel like with it being a premium product, I would expect more of a tailored feel. I understand that this is a mass marketed product, so an off-the-shelf sort of concept, if you will. However, with the price point that they're coming in at, I would expect more of a tailored feel, because I feel like in other parts of the fashion or garment industry, they've gotten to the point that once you spend a certain amount, you get pretty much as close to the tailored feel as you can without actually going to get an item customized. So I feel like that was a missed opportunity there. And honestly, it just kind of creates a bit of an annoyance. So I either have to do one of two things, especially on the chillier days. I either have to wear taller gloves to cover up that, or wear a hoodie underneath so that way I get some more sleeve length, or do a combination of both, which again, I feel like you shouldn't have to do when you're spending that kind of money. But you know, again, I understand that this was a Gen 1 first iteration, not a prototype though, because they had a chance to send out prototypes to different influencers on YouTube, Instagram, and whatever else. But again, missed opportunity, and just something that I feel like for the amount of money, maybe not you, but I at least expect a little bit more in that department, especially because they thought so much as to make a big and tall line with the Titan range for people who are in the triple X's and above, or double X's and above. I'm not sure where the line starts at. And while that helps for people with more body mass, those of us who have a little bit larger limbs, I feel like may be getting the short end of it all, no pun intended. But you know, it is what it is. And then I guess next we'll talk about quality. But before we talk about quality, I'll go ahead and put on the 50 cal, because you guys are like, you keep talking about this other jacket, I don't see another jacket. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so yeah, 50 cal, like I was saying, fit is a little bit better for me, at least, than the Hawkeye UV. Again, 6 foot, 2 inches tall, 195 to 200 pounds, depending on the day these days. And like I was saying previously, in a standard t-shirt, I usually wear a medium and a short sleeve, and then I have to go up to a large. My chest measurements for when I'm getting blazers and suit jackets is 43 inches across, just to give you a little bit of a better idea. And yeah, so that's more of the fit I expect. Again, I would prefer a little bit closer to here, but this is perfectly fine. And that's where the Hawkeye kind of misses the mark for me there. And still, one of the initial complaints, concerns, or frustrations that I had with both jackets is the zippers. If you don't get the zippers straight up and down, it's pretty much impossible to close the jacket. Yeah, there's no other way to put that. Durability wise, the leather itself, it seems to be holding up really well. No complaints there at all. I've gotten a couple bugs and things on the jacket just through riding. And for reference, I bought both jackets when they originally dropped back in May. So I've had them for 4 to 5 months, put in about a little over 1,000 miles on each jacket, because I'll alternate either wearing one jacket for an entire week or literally switching every other day that I ride. And I usually ride 6-ish days out of the week, so that kind of gives you some perspective of, you know, the type of use. Mostly commuting, but I've done a few longer trips in both jackets. Longer trips just meaning that I've had to fill up at least once before the end of my trip, and making it back home. So we'll say 200 plus miles in a single wear, or just, you know, running errands around town and stuff like that, hanging out. So I've gotten a varied use out of the jackets. But so like I said, the exterior has held up well, but the interior is starting to come apart. So on the inside, in the elbow areas, and I'll put up pictures and an overlay right now, the Hawkeye jacket itself, it looks like it has literally days before it no longer is all in one piece and just literally starts to completely unravel. And the 50 cal itself has been holding up a lot better. I've actually already contacted Engine Hawk, and I'm gonna send both jackets back to have them, I believe, replaced. Ideally not repaired, because I don't necessarily think you can without basically just overhauling the entire jacket, which sounds like it would probably take longer than the patience that I have at this moment. And I honestly would love the opportunity to see what they've changed in the new jackets, since they have a V2 out now. I know the surface level changes are the belt loops and a couple other things that they've mentioned, but I'm curious to see how the durability stands, and if they've added any different features, if the zippers are better, and just the overall quality perspective from V1 to V2, and to see if I have the same problems, honestly, because again, I understand startup company, first iterations, trying to, you know, disrupt, but for longevity and to have return customers of a wider base who aren't just super fans of the brand, they're gonna have to deliver with quality, especially when you want to be in the premium market. And so far, it's not holding up to that, sadly to say. But again, I'm understanding, so I'm willing to work with them, give them a try, and see what comes of it. The warranty process so far has been very easy to deal with. It probably took 2-ish weeks from first email to shipping labels sent to me. So I will take note and see how long it takes for me to get either replacement jackets or these jackets back. And then I will touch base with you guys and let you know how the overall experience has been. When the new jackets come in, I'll do a video to see how they feel and compare to when I first got these jackets the first time around, and see if there's any additional hassles with customs with there being 2 jackets, even though I've already paid for them. So that's something that I've been kind of worried about, is if I'm going to get charged customs again to have my jackets sent back to me after the fact. So I'll probably reach out to them to see if there's a way we can avoid that this time around, because that was something that I wasn't aware of when I ordered 2 jackets at the same time the first time around, was that items over $800 coming into the US are subject to customs. But if I would have done 2 separate orders, then I could have avoided that. So we'll see what happens with that. Other than that, I love the idea of the product. I love the idea of the brand. The jackets look really great. I've been told several times that I look like a superhero when I have, you know, my jacket and my Atlas on, so in either combination. And you know, you look good, feel good, and it's been a great product for me in the fact that because it looks good, I want to wear it, so therefore I ride a lot safer because I am protected when I ride now. So I really want nothing but great things for this brand, but I need them to deliver premium quality, premium service, premium product, since they are demanding a premium price. That's all I have for you now. I'll keep you updated and let you know how it goes. See you in, I'm guessing, at least 2 weeks for the new jackets to come, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.